Yeah.
Hi, Miss Martin.
Hi, yeah.
Hi, I'm Cameron Mass. I'm the social worker here at Grand Islander.
Okay.
Do you mind if I come in for a second?
No, not at all.
Okay. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, good. I just wanted to know if it was okay to ask you a couple questions now.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, can we stay here or would you rather go somewhere else a little more private?
I'd rather stay here if that's okay.
Sure, no problem. Okay, I'm just going to pull up a seat if you don't mind.
Yeah, no.
Okay. How's it going?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, good, good. How is everything?
It's going well. I just want to get out of here and get back home.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
How's your pain?
It's good. It's worse in the mornings, but
Okay.
it's okay.
Okay.
It's doable.
Okay. All right. So I'm just going to ask you a couple questions. It's just for insurance purposes.
Okay.
It won't go anywhere public, okay?
Okay.
So just answer honestly and genuinely, and we'll get started.
All right.
So the first question I have for you is just to sort of assess how your cognition is. So I'm going to say 3 words and just repeat them after me as best you can.
Okay.
The words are sock, blue, and bed.
Sock, blue, and bed.
Very good. So just keep those in the back of your head for a second.
Okay.
Okay, so can you tell me what year it is right now?
It is 2016.
Very good. Can you tell me the month?
It's November.
Very good. And the day of the week?
It's Monday.
Monday? Yep. Okay, so let's go back to that earlier question. Do you remember those 3 words?
Sock, blue, and bed.
Great. So we're all done with those. We don't need to remember those anymore. Okay, so let's just move on to the mood portion. So I'm just going to ask you a couple questions about how you've been feeling lately.
Okay.
So, in the past 2 weeks, have you ever felt tired or like you had little energy?
A little bit, and I think that's mostly because of my hip.
Okay.
But, I just don't have the amount of energy that I used to have.
Mm-hmm. And how often would you say you have that discomfort?
A few times a week.
A few times a week. Okay. Do you think the pain medications are working okay?
Yeah, I think they are. I'm trying to wean myself off of them and not be on them as much.
Okay.
But when I need them, they work.
Good. Okay. Have you ever felt down, depressed, or hopeless at all?
Not down or depressed. Sometimes I just feel hopeless and that I'm not ever going to get out of here and get home. But I just kind of keep trying and eventually I'll get there.
Do you talk to anybody about those feelings?
Not really. I don't really talk to anybody here. Not really close with anyone.
Okay. Do you have visitors that come see you?
My kids come see me sometimes, but they're in school kind of doing their own thing,
Okay,
so
gotcha.
sometimes.
Good. Okay. Well, if you ever have any concerns about anything, whether you're feeling lonely or whatever it may be, you can always come talk to me.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So how about your sleeping patterns? Have you had any trouble falling or staying asleep lately?
No, sometimes in the morning I get woken up by all the commotion that's going on outside, but for the most part it's pretty good.
Good. Okay. So how about your energy level? Have you had lots of energy lately, or have you felt like you had no energy at all?
I think it's somewhere in the middle, and it kind of varies. Some days are better than others, but
Okay.
not as much as I used to have, but I'm working on it.
And is that because of your hip condition?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
Sounded like a pretty nasty fall. I read your charts.
Yeah, I was racing with my kids, and it didn't really end well.
Ouch. Well, at least you're on a road to recovery, right?
Exactly. Eventually we'll get there.
Yeah. Okay, how about your eating? How about the food here? Is it good, not so good?
The food here isn't the best. I mean, it's still edible, so that's always good, but yeah, it's not bad.
Okay. And you've been eating it pretty regularly?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right, so have you ever felt bad about yourself or that you were a disappointment or a letdown in any way?
Not too much. Sometimes I just get aggravated at the situation that I'm currently in, but other than that, not too much.
If you don't mind me asking, what kinds of things do you get aggravated about?
Just kind of what happened in the fall that I did take, and just kind of that I'm here instead of with my kids at home.
Right. That must be tough.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad they visit you when they can.
Yeah, me too.
Good.
It's good to stay in contact with them.
Of course. So how about concentration? Have you been able to do things easily without breaking focus, like watching TV or reading the paper?
Yeah, that's been pretty good. No problems there.
Good. Okay. So how about your movement? Have you felt fidgety or restless or anything out of the norm?
Only because of my hip.
Okay.
It feels fidgety and whatnot sometimes.
Okay. So it's pretty conditional?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and we have one more question, and this is just something that I have to ask everyone. And in the past 2 weeks, have you ever felt that you needed to hurt yourself or someone else?
Nope.
No?
No.
Okay. Good. Again, that's just one of those mandated questions that insurance makes me do. So we are all done.
All right.
And if you have any questions for me, you can ask at any time.
Okay. Where does this go exactly? Who's going to be able to see this?
So the people that have access to this information besides myself are the nurses and the social services department.
Okay.
It doesn't go to the rest of the agency. They have to ask our permission, but of course it's confidential information.
Right.
So if you did say something that concerned me, I would have to let you know that I would report it, but
Mhm.
everything seems fine here, so
Okay.
it'll be safe with me.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for
And
your time.
How much?
That's okay.
How many times a year or a session do you take these quizzes?
So these happen pretty regularly, so for TCU patients, depending on how much longer your stay is, I
Mhm.
believe it's about another month or so,
Yeah,
right?
hopefully.
Okay, so if that continues to be the case, then I'll probably stop and see you a couple more times.
Okay.
Once every couple weeks, just so I can see if there's any changes happening.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Well, again, my name is Cameron. If you need to talk to me about anything, you're more than welcome.
Okay. Thank you, Cameron.
Okay, thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you. Have a good
Have
day.
a good one. So much effort.